What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Drinking Games episode 45. I'm here as always with James. How you doing, buddy?
Chilling, dude.
Hell yeah, man. Uh, yeah, just uh, good old long day today, but it's good to be home, chilling, and I've played quite a few games this week, so I'll have plenty to talk about.
Oh, cool. I only played one other game besides my usual.
I kind of went a little crazy on Game Pass this last week,
Yeah,
so.
good.
So like I was like I don't feel like spending a whole lot of money on games to like play different games, so I was like, fuck it, let's see what's on Game Pass. And I tried a few and even beat one of those games. But yeah, it was
That's cool,
pretty
man.
good. Yeah. um the main one that I played was Wolfenstein Youngblood. I played through and beat that game. It only took like 2 days, two decent
Full
days.
days.
Not like full days, but like probably like good 2 to 4 hour sit downs, like a couple of those, like two or three of those. It's not a long,
Would you
long
say
game.
like 15 hours?
Uh,
12 to 15?
yeah, 12. 12 is probably on the higher end too. It might have been a little less than that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty quick game. It does have some kind of dumb stuff in it that they like did to like try to make it more of a live service type of game. Like there's more of an RPG path. Like there's more leveling up and shit like that, and there's
Hmm.
different powers that you can do, and then there's like the microtransaction bullshit that to like get better outfits. Because it's a co-op game too. You can play it co-op or
Oh, really? I didn't realize that.
yeah, you can play it co-op or single player. I played it through to just single player. I was like, yeah, it's fine. The AI does a decent job playing single player. Uh, Especially like there's these what do they call them? Peps, I believe is what they call them. And there's all sorts of different ones where like if you do one, then it replenishes this much of your armor, or there's
Are
another
they
one
like
that does health.
perks?
No, it's like something that you do in the middle of a match. So you
Okay.
have like if you start going low on health, like you do the pep. Yeah, he's back there.
Go to bed, dude. Uh, okay. I gotta handle this real
Oh
quick.
yeah. uh, but basically, well, while he's doing that, I'll just say it's the verdict on Youngblood is it's fine. It's not great, but it's not terrible. I think it kind of got a bad shake. What do you guys think?
Yeah, he's having allergies.
Oh, gotcha. Um,
I saw the door open. I'm like, what the hell's going on here?
at first, like I saw your arm move, and I thought I saw a head behind you. I was like, are we getting into some fucking like some grudge shit over here. Like, I would play other shit, and then I saw him like peeking around. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, he's
But,
fool's in his Spider-Man pajamas.
right. But yeah, it's like these little like, and they're done with hand gestures. Like you'll hit the button and she'll do like a hand gesture, like the one I had for a while was just like the thumbs up, which gave you like
Hmm.
immediately 50 health. So if you like, there's a cooldown to it, but like if you are getting fucked up, then you can do the thumbs up real quick and it gives you 50 health like
That's cool.
immediately.
Do you
Uh,
think any of that will play into the new Wolfenstein?
well, the end of the game does set up an interesting plot for the next Wolfenstein, and I yeah, I think they will take some of the stuff that did work in Youngblood, and like I think the peps are pretty cool, especially if they do have like I don't know if they're gonna have the twins in the new game as well.
Yeah.
But I mean, since 3 is going to be a kind of sequel to Youngblood, because that has been confirmed that it's like Youngblood is a prequel to what 3 is gonna be. Uh,
And BJ is dead, right?
no, in this one, BJ is 19 years older because the daughters are like 18 years old,
Yeah.
and he goes off to Paris and goes missing, and then the kids go to try to find him. But yeah,
Okay.
they do find him. He's still alive. He's still kicking ass. But he is kind of getting into retirement age, so I don't know if they'll maybe want to keep the twins to be like the
And I
main.
heard Hitler is dead.
Yeah, I think they killed Hitler off screen. Like they
Yeah,
didn't
that kind of
show it.
sucks.
Yeah, but yeah, there's like this whole. I mean, do you care about the story of Wolfenstein Youngblood, or can I spoil
Mm,
it a little bit?
go ahead and spoil it.
Okay. Basically, BJ, it's explained through a cutscene that BJ did kill Hitler, and Hitler had a contingency plan for if he got killed,
Uh-huh.
where he would pretty much bring the whole world down with him. So
Okay.
so that's kind of the setup for 3, is that like they had some like weather machines that's like affecting the weather to a point where it's like fucking up the
Fucking up the
planet.
world.
Yeah, and
That's
like
funny.
that's kind of like the end of the game. It's like oh shit, like we got and it does also open up the possibility of alternate dimensions and shit like that. It's kind of crazy. Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
but yeah, it's kind of a cool setup. Like I don't know if maybe they'll have like a split campaign where like the twins are doing like their
Their
shit over
thing.
here, and then maybe BJ's trying to go into different dimensions to try to fix some shit or something like that. That could be kind of interesting. Uh, but yeah, I liked the game. It's fine. It's not like the most. I mean, it's fun to kill Nazis. It's really fun to
Yeah.
shoot Nazis. Uh, the story, besides like the parts that you get at the end, like that is pretty basic. It's where's your dad, find your dad, and there's like these 3 big bases that you have to infiltrate before you get to the base where you gotta
Find your
find
dad.
your dad, and like you can't go to those bases immediately because you'll just get fucking destroyed. So you got to
Yeah.
do like a shit ton of side missions in between to level up before you can do the big bases. You know what I mean?
That's where the RPG aspect comes in.
Yeah, exactly. Uh, but yeah, it's a good game. I don't know why. I feel like it kind of got shit on a little bit, and I don't even really know why. Uh, but
It's
also, I
because
don't
people
know.
were like expecting Wolfenstein when they got some kind of weird RPG version of Wolfenstein.
Yeah, and I guess I kind of get that. Uh, and I wonder if they'll keep the RPG stuff in the new one. Maybe they will. Uh, Machine Games did not make this one. Uh,
Okay.
Arcane did. Um,
Really?
yeah. So I don't know if Machine Games would really
That's
follow
weird.
anything of it. Yeah, it is kind of weird. Uh, but I guess Machine Games is hard at work on Wolfenstein
3.
3. Yeah, they probably like only helped with like certain story shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah,
To
yeah.
like set up 3. Um, but yeah, Arcane made the game and everything. Uh, but yeah, it's a fine game. I liked it. Like I said, it's probably like 10 to 12 hours long. It's not that big
That's
of
not
a
bad.
time investment. You know what I mean? Uh, and you could totally like drag it out longer if you wanted to. I didn't. There's like a shit ton of side missions, like even after I kind of ignored. Because
Okay.
like once you hit level 30, you can pretty much do everything. Uh, and not have to worry about getting destroyed. So
Yeah.
that's pretty much what I did. Uh, yeah, it was a really good game. And then I tried out um, for a little bit. I didn't play it too much. I played through pretty much the first. I played through the tutorial and the first 2 missions of Devil May Cry. Wait, is it 5 or 6? No, I'm
5.
5. Okay, I couldn't remember if because 4 was on the PS3, so we haven't had one.
And
Well,
then
we had
Ninja Theories.
DMC, Ninja Series DMC. Okay, and then 5, yeah. But how would you feel if Ninja Theory, if you were Ninja Theory and like your entry pretty much got ignored, and you know what I mean?
Eh,
Like, I don't know. I kind of liked DMC. I thought it was awesome.
a lot of people did like it.
Yeah. Um, who cares if they fucking made him an emo looking guy as long as the gameplay is good, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so yeah, I played through like pretty much the first 3 main missions of it. It's pretty fun. But I've never been that big of a DMC guy.
Hmm.
Uh, I've played through 3 and beaten 3 and beaten 4. I never really went back and played 1 and 2. Uh, but I've never been very good, admittedly, at doing all the crazy combos and getting like the triple S rankings, and shit like
I think
that.
that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I've never been that guy, but I can button mash my way through that game totally
Yeah.
fine. You know what I mean? Like that's what I do. I know like there's probably like DMC purists that are like, no, you got, like you gotta do the combos and all that. It's like, I just want to
Yeah.
have fun, like swinging my sword around and shooting fucking
Swinging your
demons.
thing.
Yeah, exactly. Uh, but I mean, Game Pass, man, like Game Pass is so great, dude. That to have a game like DMC and fucking Wolfenstein and all these other like fairly new games. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I mean, I just bought another 3 months because it was on sale. And I'm downloading Yakuza Zero right now.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I definitely want to check out Yakuza Zero as well because I'm definitely
Yeah.
getting the new one when it comes out because it's gonna be turn based and I'm all about that.
Instead of button mashing arcadey.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of turn based and shit like that, I did play through the Final Fantasy VII demo this morning too.
Yeah, you said it was. You said it sounded like you liked it.
I'm all on the Final Fantasy VII remake hype train now, motherfuckers. Dude, no, that shit is good, dude. It's they nail the art style, they nail the music. Like the music is it still sounds like what you remember it sounds like, but they obviously did a, a remix to it. Like you can so it does sound a little different, but what you would think it would sound like in 2020. Uh, and I'll tell you one thing that I don't remember happening as much in Final Fantasy, the original that's in this one. Do you remember Jessie in the beginning? The chick Jessie that's like going along with
I
you?
don't. I don't have any connection to this game because I never played any Final Fantasy ever.
Okay. Well, let me just tell you, this chick Jessie in this game, like, I don't even know if she even appears that much after the like this opening section that this demo pretty much shows.
Hmm.
But she's in this demo and opening section, and she's thirsty as fuck, man. She wants Cloud. She wants Cloud hard, man. It's like, yeah, dude. It's like she's not even trying to hold it back. It's like,
That's
okay.
funny. Is that how it was in the original?
I don't think it was that. I remember there was like one part where like you save her from something and she's like, "Oh, my hero." And they do have that in this new one.
Uh
But
huh.
no, there's definitely other parts where she's like, "Oh, make sure to keep your baby blues on me, Cloud," and shit like that. And it's like, okay, all right.
My legs are wide open, sailor.
Yeah, so it might as well have came out and said that shit, really. But yeah, so the demo pretty much ends after you fight the scorpion which is like,
What they've showed so far.
yeah, pretty much what they showed is when it ends, which is after that first boss battle.
Yeah.
So it's like I'd say a little less than an hour demo. Um, and yeah, it's neat. It's similar to the combat in 15, but it's not as jumbled. I don't know. 15 had this weird thing where it was like you control your one character and that's it, and then the other characters kind of do whatever the fuck they want. But then if you wanted the other characters to do an ability, you'd have to stop everything and make them do that ability.
It's like Mass Effect 1.
Yeah, and this one is very much like you're controlling your one character and you're doing the fighting, and then your other character is doing whatever the fuck they want, but you're also watching their ATB gauge go up. And then whenever that goes up, you can choose whatever abilities and shit you want them to do. So it's kind of a passive, like with whatever character you're not controlling, you're passively controlling them with like their abilities and shit, but
Hmm.
then they're completely self-sufficient when you're not doing that.
Oh,
Uh,
that's cool.
uh, and you can switch in between characters depending on how the combat's going. Like with the Scorpion boss battle, there's like certain points in that boss battle where you want to change over to Garrett, but Garrett, right? Or is it Barrett? I think I always renamed him to Garrett. Uh, but you would change over to him because the the boss would like jump and be on a wall like far away, and Cloud wouldn't be able to fucking reach him.
Get him.
So you would change over to him, be shooting at him and doing abilities, and then once he came back down, switch back over to Cloud and do the close quarters shit.
Okay.
Yeah, so there is some strategy there of switching back and forth, and making sure your party's healed up because you can't even use an item unless you have an ATB gouge filled. So you have to make sure paying attention to everybody's health and all that.
Yeah.
But it looks amazing, sounds amazing. Combat's great. I think that game is going to do very well when it comes out in a little over a month. I think. Isn't it like
Oh
April?
yeah. It comes out pretty soon.
Yeah. So that's pretty much all I've been playing. Yeah. Which is
Cool.
kind of a lot, but
Yeah, I've been playing the huge, a lot of Overwatch, but I started diving into because my son he's been playing Odyssey, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So
nice.
I decided to play a little bit for him so I could like get him leveled up. And last night I played like a good 3 hours straight. Um,
Oh wow.
the game is fun. Uh, like even compared to Origins, like Origins was cool, but like I'm enjoying uh Odyssey a lot more. Um, I don't know why. Uh, it's not that much different. The story's kind of cool. Like so far, I'm like helping my buddy. I'm in the very, very beginning, and I've played it like 3 hours. So that tells you kind of like how long this game is, you know. Um, and it's weird. Like, okay, so right now I'm like helping my friend. He owes this guy money, and they sent a bounty hunter after me. And it seems like each bounty hunter that comes after you is like at a certain level. So you got to kind of like level up while this guy's hunting your ass. Is what it seems like.
Mm.
And it says like if you run into this guy while you're doing your shit, you need to like run away if you're under leveled. So I haven't run into him yet. Um, but this is just the first one, you know. It's almost like the Nemesis system, but
Oh yeah.
done done differently, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, but I'm enjoying it. Like, there's not a lot of buildings to climb per se, but like, so I'm helping my friend, and
Yeah.
um, he got a bounty. I'm trying to remember what's happening. Um, fuck, dude. I got pretty fucking lit when I was playing it. So
That's cool. But it's like super heavy in the RPG shit too, right? Like you have to level up and
yeah, you got to level up. Like I had to like, and it's weird because it's kind of easy too. Like this mission was like, hey, go steal this thing. So like there's a bunch of guards,
Mhm.
and I was able to just jump down and like steal it real fast. I don't know if it's because of the difficulty that I'm playing.
What you playing,
Um,
normal or easy?
normal.
Okay.
So I don't know if it was that, but like it felt real easy. I don't know. I don't know if they like dialed it back a little bit just because it's kind of a newer Assassin's Creed. It's the newest one, right?
Yeah. It's the newest one.
Um, and and I don't know. It's fun. Like they they call like I noticed they're like this the your char okay, you're in Greece, right?
Mhm.
And I noticed your character calls fucking everybody a malaka.
Hmm.
So I'm like, what the fuck is a malaka?
That's
So
what I love about that.
I look it up, right?
Yeah.
And it means a fucking number one masturbator.
What? For real?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ubisoft pulling a fast one on everybody.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, what the fuck? I found this YouTube video and he's like this Greek guy. He's like, yeah, Malaka means you're the Michael Jordan of masturbators and shit. And I'm like, oh
Oh,
my god, dude. And they use the word like the last night I played it, I must have heard Malaka like 30 times.
that's awesome.
Yeah, so I'm like, what the fuck? And then I don't know, it's cool. The combat's okay. The horse I like how you can like set the horse on a path and then hit Y and then he just goes to your objective.
Oh, that is pretty cool.
Yeah, so like I can just sit back and drink or go take a piss while the horse goes to where I need it to go, you know?
That is neat. More games need to think about that. Like if they ever make another Witcher, that'd be a good thing to put in there.
Yeah, I know Red Dead does that. Uh
Mm.
you can kind of like set the horse on the path and then hit the cinematic camera
Mm.
and then you'll go to wherever your objective is.
Yeah, and I know Witcher 3 they did have like if you were on a path, like if you weren't
It
trying
would
to go through
Roach
the
would
woods,
stay on there,
Roach would stay on the path, but it wouldn't like
but you would have to
completely
stay
stop.
there.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas this is just automatically it stops.
Yeah.
And like the characters are cool. Like I like my character. Like and you can. I don't know if they had this in Origins. I can't remember, but you can kind of choose what you say to people,
Okay.
like Fallout, a la Fallout, you know. Um, which is cool because I'm playing a dickhead right now.
Really?
Yeah,
You can play as either the brother or the sister, right?
yeah. I chose the brother in this one. Usually I play as the girl, but this time I chose the dude.
Okay. Cool.
But yeah, I'm really digging that game, dude. It takes a lot for me to get distracted away from Overwatch, you know,
I've been so tempted to buy that game so many times because it's on sale constantly.
all the time. I
Yeah,
got it for $15, man.
yeah, that's a good price.
Yeah, it was totally worth it.
I've even seen like there's a bundle of like Origins and what is it, Odyssey for like
Odyssey.
$30 or
I
something
don't
like that, and it's
I
like
recommend Odyssey over Origins. Origins is kind of like boring.
yeah,
Uh I find the whoever you are and I forgot his name in Origins to be boring.
yeah. It was also the first
Whereas
time trying to make an Assassin's Creed like that, so
yeah. Whereas the guy in Odyssey, whichever character you play, I'm pretty sure they're similar.
yeah,
Is more interesting, you know. And then the characters in Odyssey are more interesting. Like,
yeah.
uh,
I like the
you,
setting better too. The Greece setting is
yeah,
cooler than Egypt, really. Yeah.
and like the story is cool. Like you play, like if you play the girl, or the guy, you're an orphan. You're like a Spartan,
Oh, fuck yeah.
and uh, you leave. You're like a kid Spartan and you leave during a war and you go and you end up on an island and you meet this dude who's like a swindler and you fall in with him and uh like that's through that you find that out through flashbacks and shit. So
Oh yeah.
the story's a lot more interesting, the characters are a lot more interesting. Like it's not kind of some flat boring Assassin's Creed story, whereas it's more like the characters are more enjoyable than they were before.
Cool.
You know, I find the other characters in all the other stories besides Ezio, Ezio was like flavorful. You know, and I think they're bringing that back to this one.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
that's cool. And
yeah, I like it.
the because all of the Assassin's Creeds get leaked like so far in advance most of the time. It's almost
Yeah,
all but confirmed that like the
this
next
next one's a
one will be
Viking.
a Viking. Yeah,
Yeah,
called
I don't know.
Ragnarok. Think it'll be alright.
I hope so. I hope they follow what they're doing in Odyssey, because Odyssey
Yeah,
is like it's a good middle ground. It's serious kind of, but it's not too serious. It doesn't take itself too serious.
yeah. I like that they're at least doing every other year instead of every year with Assassin's Creed now. So they're
Yeah,
letting it at least breathe a little bit and not get as repetitive. You know.
yeah, definitely. That definitely helps the series.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I've been playing a lot of Overwatch. Season's about to end in a couple days, so I've been on a losing streak, which sucks.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, like towards the end of the season, you get a lot of assholes. Um, but I just been plugging away on that, man. Like
Have
pretty
you
much every night when I get home from work, I try to play like at least a couple games.
have your feelings changed at all on Overwatch 2, or are you just like, yeah, fuck
I'm
that
the same.
shit?
Well, dude,
Watch
they
it come
started
out,
this.
and you just be like, yo, I'm buying it right now.
No, I'm not. I don't have to buy it though. That's the whole thing.
Yeah,
Because I don't care about the story mode.
yeah. Or the PvE or any of that, huh?
No.
Hmm.
And then like what the fuck was it? Now that I've been working more on this weird schedule, I've been getting in a lot of more asshole groups.
Mm.
And they started this thing called experimental where they're like
Blocking
it,
out
it,
characters, right?
no dude, it's 1-3-2. So it's one tank, 3 DPS, and 2 healers instead of 2-2-2.
Do you think that's better or worse?
I don't know. Like as they reworked a lot of characters for it too. Like
Mm.
I play Zarya, right? So Zarya, she bubbles one person only at a time.
Yeah, yeah.
And when that person gets shot at with the bubbles, it charges her beam. But
Mm.
in 1-3-2, she bubbles everybody around her now. So that's a change, and like they made some big changes in that. And I only played one game, and I don't know. I automatically went back to comp because that's just me. Like
Mm-hmm.
I like to have something on the line instead of just like fucking around. So I don't know. I think they need to let people have more freedom as far as competitive goes. Maybe put those. I would say maybe put that. Maybe let people. I don't know how you would do it, but maybe let people um, load up in comp and 1-3-2 rather than 2-2-2. Like have an option. Like, hey, this is competitive 1-3-2, and this is competitive normal.
Mm-hmm.
Or if or give the teams a choice. Like, hey, you can have 3 DPS, or you can have normal. You know,
Yeah.
I could see it. I could see like some interesting matches, like where you have a 2-2-2 team to a 1-3-2 team. Um,
Hmm. Yeah, that could be interesting.
Yeah, like I think they could do some interesting shit with it to where they could have the rules of 132 mixed with the rules of 222. I know that sounds nuts. I feel like I'm saying some crazy shit right now, but I think that would be fun. Just to see that kind of like because you only have one tank and that switches up everything. You know, the DPS, the damage people really have to be doing their job to win the game.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see. I like how they're experimenting with shit. Um, I kind of just wish it was the same as before. Like all this 222 shit happened, where
Yeah.
you can kind of just load up as whoever you want. You know.
Hmm.
Um, I do miss the good old days of uh, what the fuck did they call it? Three tanks, one damage, one healer. No, three tanks, one damage, two healers.
Oh
And
wow.
they called it goats. I
Mm.
miss the days of goats, man. And everybody got mad once people figured out goats. And that's why I changed to 222. So I don't know, man. We'll see. Overwatch is an ever evolving game.
Yeah.
That's
Been
why I
on for
like it.
what, like 4 or 5 years now, and it's changed dramatically.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. It's changed a whole shit ton. Even in the last 2 years since I've been playing it really like religiously, it's changed quite a bit. So, and it sucks like they call it the meta. Like the meta is always changing, which is I don't get into that shit on any other game, but like this game makes me think kind of. So, I don't know. I'm like I'm stoked to see the future of it.
Oh yeah.
I think it's the only good game that Activision Blizzard has. A lot of people like Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, but I think
Yeah.
I
And you
think
got your WoW people who live and die by WoW, obviously.
yeah, I guess I don't know. I think this is the best game that they have right now.
Yeah.
But the best game, but the worst fans.
True. That's just online multiplayer games, like in
I don't
general.
know. This
Like,
game is pretty fucking
like
bad.
COD fans are the worst, or have some of the worst fans too. Like,
I don't know, man. This people are like me, but then they get mad about shit.
yeah.
You have people throwing games on purpose just to be an asshole.
I'm sure you've probably done that 1 or 2 times yourself, or at least tried to.
No, because I don't want to lose SR.
True. Oh, well, yeah. True.
Then I go down in ranking, and then people are like, dude, you're a bronze. What's wrong with you? I'm like, bro, you don't understand, man. I got in some fucking really bad games, and people don't believe you, dude. And people check your stats. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy, dude.
Yeah. Fuck you! I'm
Whereas,
just trying
like,
to play a video game.
man, they'll be like, oh, you don't have 10,000 healing per 10 minutes? Get the fuck out of here. Real shit, dude.
Damn.
Or you don't have like it's 10 basically like the cutoff is 10k per 10 minutes whatever you play, and that's hard to get, man. Like it's
Yeah.
really hard to get.
That's crazy.
Yeah, people are assholes.
Hmm.
That's why I make my own lobbies and then I kick those assholes.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, I go, hey man, you got a mic, and then right when they say yeah, I kick them. Or you do the old, what's the shape of Italy?
Yeah.
And then they're like,
Boot.
a boot. And then you just boot them out.
They're probably sitting there for a few minutes after that, like, what the fuck? Oh.
Oh, man. They're probably instantly mad.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I've been playing. A lot of Assassin's Creed and Overwatch. I don't have much time. I didn't have much time this week. I worked fucking 50 hours, so.
Yeah.
And then I had my kids.
I'm probably going to maybe jump into some more Devil May Cry now that I beat Youngblood. And maybe I'll find something else on Game Pass to play.
Yeah, Game Pass is awesome.
It is. It's crazy. There was a few games that I was looking at where I was, huh?
Oh, I was gonna say we should both play Yakuza 0 this week.
I might have to do that.
And then fucking talk about it next podcast.
Yeah, because those games do sound like they're right up my alley. They sound just weird and Japanese enough that I would enjoy.
Yeah, they seem fun.
Yeah.
It's like the combat reminds me of the Bouncer.
That's a deep cut. But yeah.
Remember that game? I used to play it in the arcades, dude.
There was a demo that a lot of people, the reason people bought the game was because of the demo. What was the demo though? Was it like a Final Fantasy game? Like was it the Final Fantasy X demo? Was what it came with the bouncer or some shit like that?
I don't know, but that game was dope.
Yeah.
I remember playing it in the arcades.
Nobody fucking ended up buying that game though, apparently. Like, like it's crazy. Like I don't know. I yeah, that game was interesting. Yeah, that's a deep cut. If you were to put that on a 20 questions, I probably wouldn't have gotten that one.
Oh, the Bouncer? It was made by Sega. It was like a 3D brawler.
Sega.
Uh,
Okay, wait. The Bouncer. What was the demo? Or maybe
it was made by Sega.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it was a Sega game.
I don't know. Speaking of which, I did actually choose a game for 20 questions.
All right, let's go.
All right, yeah. Let's see. I got the page pulled up right now. And we can go ahead and get started.
Is it the Bouncer?
It's not the Bouncer. You lose. No, I'm just kidding.
Is it Overwatch?
Are you just gonna say like specific games? Like, are those two questions serious? Should I count them or not?
No, what the hell?
Oh, okay, I'm not gonna count them. No, Overwatch. You could probably count that out as a game I would ever choose, just because it was.
See my new print.
That's really nice, actually. Where are you gonna hang that up at?
I don't know, dude. I got that one, and then of course the Samurai Champloo.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Damn, I gotta get more shit to hang up too, man.
Oh yeah, I got that bad boy right there.
Yeah.
Wait, where is it? Wait, no.
Oh, the Mario? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at that earlier. I was like, damn, that's cool.
Target, $10.
Really?
Wow. Yeah. They have like Link. They have Zelda ones.
Mm-hmm.
They had like an old school Link, dude, from the first Zelda game.
And then you got Smudge the cat over there.
Yeah. That guy.
Yeah.
That's by an artist that I like. Her name is the fuck, Obanath. I don't know, dude. She does real cool shit. Like, um, I was lucky, dude. That one sold out.
Oh wow.
Can't get that no more.
Damn.
Yeah. And then I just picked up a shirt where there was only 50 made
Damn.
from this dude named Lizard Skull. He's pretty cool. I got a bad habit. Like I collect art, t-shirts, and vinyl, and it's not a cheap habit.
Oh no. Especially art. Art gets expensive.
Yeah, man, like this fucker, fucking $100 for this son of a bitch,
That shit's dope as fuck though.
but it's like two of 25,
Oh wow, yeah.
signed by the artist. Yeah, but then like there's other shit that like I was looking at, and it's like $200, man, for something like this that I got for 100. You know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it just all depends on the artist. Like this one artist, I really want to buy shit from him, but he was an asshole to me in person, so I don't want to support him.
Right.
But he makes
Yeah.
really cool fucking Simpsons shit, dude. Like
Yeah.
really cool Simpsons fucking pictures.
I
And
love
I'm like, dude, I want to buy your shit, but you're such an asshole. Like, fuck
it.
you, man.
That actually brings up a topic I was gonna bring up, but I didn't know if it would be appropriate for this podcast or whatever. But fuck it. Before we even go to 20 questions, even if we don't even do it or whatever, maybe we'll do it. But it this is kind of inspired by because I read a new script that Max Landis wrote, and I thought it was a very very good script. I loved it. It was a script that was based in North Florida, which I lived in North Florida for 8 years,
Uh-huh.
and I was super surprised by how much he nailed like how North Florida is and the people there and everything. I was like, whoa, dude, like you totally nailed it all. And Max Landis got canceled like 3 years ago now.
Huh.
He got canceled. There was like he kind of got caught up in the Me Too movement. Uh, I don't believe he raped anybody, but
Jesus.
he was kind of manipulative and shitty towards women, which is not great. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
everybody does make mistakes, obviously. Uh, but yeah, he got caught up in all that shit. And like the big question I was gonna ask is it's like, can you still enjoy an artist's art even though they may be sort of what the public believes as sort of a shitty person?
I
Because
won't support them.
I really loved that script, and I've had
Look,
small conversations with them via Instagram messaging, like back and
you
forth.
can like what they write or what they draw, but if they're an asshole, they're an asshole, dude, and I won't buy their shit.
Yeah,
I won't support them just because they're an asshole.
yeah, I get that. I guess.
Just like I
Um,
said, I like that guy's drawings, and I would pay like the couple $100 for whatever he's selling, but I'm not gonna do it just because that guy's a pure asshole, dude.
well, I'm so
I'm
glad that like his last few scripts, he's just been like, "Yo, here they are. They're free. They're on the internet."
Yeah,
So I've been able to
but I
read
don't.
them and not have to pay. anything or anything like that.
Yeah. Like I don't support the guy just because he was a dick to me.
And well, yeah, he's never been a dick to me personally.
Yeah.
Just Max Landis has never been a dick to me. I don't know what happened in his life, to be honest with you. Like there's a lot of people who got dragged down in that movement that probably didn't deserve it as much as other people. That's oof. That might have been a really bad thing to say. Next thing it's gonna be I'm canceled. But there was levels to it. There's like people who actually like were the Harvey Weinsteins, and then you got people who like I still think that whole Aziz Ansari shit was kind of weird. You know what I mean? It sounded like he just had a really bad date, and
Yeah.
and that kind of blew up on him, and in a way, you know what I mean? It sounds like he had a really bad date, and he thought one thing, and she thought another thing. Then it's like Aziz Ansari is a really small dude, and if you say no and you mean no, like it should have
Oh
just
yeah.
ended there. You know what I mean? Because like anybody could fuck up Aziz Ansari. I'm sorry, like
Yeah.
that dude is like a tiny Indian dude that you could just like destroy in one hit if you had to. You know what I mean? Like that dude's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
forcing himself on anybody. You know?
Yeah, and if he did, he'd be easily pushed off.
Yeah. So it sounded like he had. So you have Harvey Weinstein, and then you have Aziz Ansari, like the
Well,
kind of
Harvey Weinstein is like a fucking old
he's the
ass
worst.
man.
He's the worst though because he had so much power though. Like he could be like, you know what? You don't want to suck my dick. You're not gonna be in the movie then. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, that's kind of Aziz Ansari's fucking thing too. He's a little Indian dude, but I'm
but
sure
he's
he has
not
some
like a
power.
big producer. Like he's not making movies for the
But you,
Weinstein Company and shit.
yeah, but you gotta think, man. Like
Yeah,
someone off the streets, a no-name person.
yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna suck that guy's dick to get a part if they have to,
But I don't. That wasn't the whole
right?
thing. Aziz wasn't doing that. Like he went on a date with somebody, and they started to suck his dick, and then like stopped.
And then they were like, "Oh, this is a mistake."
Yeah, and then like
Yeah, but he could,
stayed still.
but his power, his star
Yeah,
power,
that's the
had
problem with
something to
it.
do with that.
That yeah, there's the problem with any celebrity is that
Even if they
even if
didn't
they don't
say,
even
"Hey,
mean to, yeah, I guess, yeah,
the
yeah,
person on
it's
the
kind
other
of,
end can be
yeah,
like, oh, I can use this person," and then once they start doing it, they regret it,
yeah,
you know.
yeah,
Um, Whereas Harvey Weinstein was probably like, "Do this shit or else." Whereas
yeah,
he, uh, whereas Aziz probably didn't say that, but it didn't help that he was a big star.
yeah, yeah. You're probably right there, and that's why his last comedy special was shitty as hell because it was half of his comedy special was him apologizing for
Yeah,
the situation, but I guess that's kind of what he had to do at the same time.
yeah. I mean, fuck, dude.
Yeah,
Like, it might not have been his fault,
yeah,
but I mean, still, like, he needs to be aware of what's going on. He's such a big star that that will happen to you. You
yeah.
know, he
There,
shouldn't have.
there is some good things that are like I will admit that like it makes you think. Like in any situation that you're in, it's like, wait, is this happening because both parties want it to happen, or
Yes,
is it like something where they feel like they have to do. It's like,
Yes. Yeah,
it,
yeah,
it
yeah.
does it
And you don't
does
even have
open up your
to
mind to that kind of shit. You know what I
they
mean?
don't and as far as like they don't have to say, "Hey, suck my dick," or else the
Yeah,
other person might just feel that way.
yeah.
So you got to be like,
It's the Dennis Reynolds thing, the implications.
"Yes, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly." You
totally
got to
that.
be like, "Hey, like if I was like if I'm just regular ass me, but
Yeah,
if I was famous, I would be like, "Hey, do you really want to do this?" And then I
yeah.
would fucking record it. Like, "Yes, I want to do this." Okay, fine. Now I got you on recording. You can suck my dick now.
Da-da-da-da. All
Like
right.
that's
Do you
that's
want
how
to
you have
sign
to
a
be.
release form now? Like,
Like let me get your signature with this form of consent.
sign here, here, and initial here.
Yeah, like,
Uh, uh,
you
I'm
know,
laughing, but that's kind of the truth. Like these
it
days.
is, man. Like you got to be careful nowadays, man. Like
Yeah,
with
especially if
the
you're
whole
famous. If you're famous, you gotta be doubly careful. But even normal people like me and you,
yeah,
there
definitely.
are situations where it's like, nope. You know what I mean? Like this is
Oh
not
yeah.
the right situation. Yep.
Yeah. Well, like recently, dude, I was with a chick and we started getting hot and heavy and she was like, "Hey, I gotta go." And I was like, "Yeah, cool. That's
Yep.
fine." Like, yep, you're right.
Hmm.
Like, because I felt like maybe she thought like, "Oh man, I shouldn't be doing this." I don't know if she had a boyfriend and
Yeah.
that's why she did that. I don't know if she felt uncomfortable and that's why she did. You never know, dude. So you just gotta be like, "Yes, go
Yeah.
ahead, leave." Even though you want to start getting down,
Yeah.
you just have to. Yes. I don't know if that's too
There was a
much for me to say right now live, but
eh,
whatever, dude.
yeah. Well,
Nothing happened.
there was a
Um,
situation probably 2 months ago where like me and this girl were getting like super blasted, and I took her home and she was all about it, and I was like, no, you're fucking wasted. No, I'm sorry.
yeah,
It's a no from me just because like I'm less wasted than you, and just because you want to do it right now doesn't mean when you wake up tomorrow you're gonna.
exactly.
So I was like, it's gonna be a no. Like I'm
Yeah.
not. She was mad at me and like throwing shit around. It's like okay, and you're crazy. Okay, you know what I mean? Like
You probably dodged a bullet, dude.
yeah, exactly. It's like yeah, exactly. But
Yeah. No, like, no means no, so you got to respect the boundaries.
yeah, but yeah, that was my kind of talk because I really loved that script from Max Landis. And my personal interactions with him, and I'm not like gonna go out and say I'm best friends with Max Landis or anything, but
I don't know. I think you did.
I have I haven't. I have messaged him back and forth and had friendly interactions with him through
Of
Instagram,
course.
and he's been a nice person there. Uh, but you know, and he hasn't been charged for anything, so it's not like that. And I don't know if that even matters, but a lot of the court of public opinion have already labeled him an asshole, and
Yeah.
I don't know if like just because they say he's an asshole, does that mean I should think he's an asshole? And I've kind of already made up my mind and said, well, he hasn't really done anything to me. So I've always been that kind of person anyways. Like whenever
Yeah.
like friends of mine have been like, "Oh, I hate that person and they're at this party, so fuck that person." And I don't want to go to this party and I've been like, "Well, we're already going to this party and I really don't give a fuck what your problem is with those people because
Yeah.
I've never had that problem with that person. So, are you coming or are you staying? You know what I mean? Like that's the
Yeah.
person I've always kind of been. But
Yeah, I have a problem with that artist.
yeah,
Uh, I went to a convention and the dude was a total ass, man. I walked up and I tried to like talk to him and bullshit, and he was just kind of like buy my shit or leave.
yeah. I've had a similar situation where I was at a concert and an older, I don't know. Do you know who Gang Green is? It's an older
No.
punk band. Like they were probably around the same time that Black Flag was around.
Okay.
Type of deal. Like they're that kind of punk band. And I was at a concert where these younger guys had opened up for them. I'm not gonna remember the name of this band that opened for them, and I'm sorry. This was also like fucking 10 years ago. It was like the Distraught or some shit like that. But they were like me and my buddies were like vibing with these guys after they had done their opening, and they were like, "Yo, dude, you want to come back and meet Gang Green?" And we were like, "Fuck yeah, let's go backstage and meet Gang Green." You know what I mean? Before they do their show,
Yeah.
so, like we went back there, and everybody from Gang Green was like, "What's up? Go fuck yourself," pretty much. Like
They're all assholes.
they
They're all
were
full
like
of themselves.
totally not wanting to fucking talk to nobody. And we were like, that's cool. We're gonna fucking leave, like, cause we totally like after that we were like totally like turned off about even fucking listening to them. We were like, fuck you. This is the end of the concert. We're gonna go with these band dudes to a fucking house party
Yeah.
and fucking get drunk with these guys pretty much. And that's what we did. Like, so yeah, they didn't even have, we didn't even listen to them. Like we listened to the fucking opening band and then fucked off with the opening band and fucking got drunk with them.
Yeah, it's just disappointing. Like the guy, I like his art, but it's like, dude, you're an asshole, man. Like,
Yeah.
whereas the guy that I bought the fucking two out of 25,
Yeah.
and like this other guy, Angel Once, and this dude Goop Master, like I totally buy stuff off them all the time because they took the time to talk to me and they were very nice.
Hmm.
And every time I see them or I talk to them on Instagram, they remember who I am and they always thank me for buying shit from them. Like, whereas the other guy was just a straight dick. He's like, just $20 for stickers and get the fuck out of here.
Damn, that's
So
pricey. Stickers too.
yeah, yeah. I'm like, dude, what the hell? Like $20 for 5 stickers? Get the fuck out of here, dude. Like,
Yeah,
you know, um,
probably cost you like a tenth of that to make the stickers.
yeah, it's very disappointing. And then like, all the artists that I try to support are they either are super nice or what I'm buying is going to a good cause. Like this guy Thumbs One had a shirt of like Bart Simpson hugging a koala, and
Mhm.
all the pre-orders went to the Fire
For
Fund in
Australian
Australia.
Fire, yeah. Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, so I was like,
That's
that's
cool.
cool, man. So I ended up buying that Simpsons times Ghostbuster T-shirt just because like the dude seems nice, man. Like he's very thoughtful, like
Hmm.
I judge people by their character.
It's like that. There was that girl that was selling her nudes, and all the proceeds were going to the Australian Fire.
Yeah.
And it was like people were like there were some haters to that, and it's like, no, bro, like let her sell her nudes to fucking donate
Hey,
to
man, it's
fucking
going to a
Australian
good
fire,
cause.
dude. People get to see titties, and fucking Australians get some money for their fucking fire, dude. Like,
Yeah. Well, and
don't
then
judge. Keep it moving.
like like those artists that I really support are just it's because they're genuinely nice people, dude.
Yeah,
And
it's always good to meet. You know, like you know the Dead Kennedys. I know you know the Dead
yeah,
Kennedys.
yeah,
I went to one of Jello Biafra's spoken words, and he was like totally an awesome guy. Like after the spoken word, he was like willing to talk to everybody, and it was a good thing. And it's like,
yeah,
bro, I've been listening to for your music for years, and then like you're just like coming up and talking to me and being a nice guy. That's awesome. You know what I mean? Like, it's always
yeah,
cool when you meet an artist, no matter what part of art it is, and they're like totally cool. You know what I mean?
yeah, man. That's like the this record label Stone's Throw. Like, I've met like quite a bit of artists from the record label, and I've been listening to them since like '99.
Yeah.
And so what? That's 21 years I've been listening to this label, and throughout the years I've met quite a few of the people on that record label, and they've all been super nice to me. Like, it's crazy. So of course I'm gonna fucking support them, you know?
Yeah.
Uh and they're local, you know, they're based out of LA. Like there no doubt I'm gonna fucking support local artists, you know?
And No Doubt. No, I'm just kidding.
I
No
don't know, that was kind of
Doubt doesn't even
a
exist
rant.
anymore, does it? I don't think.
I don't think so.
It's just Gwen Stefani by herself now.
Yeah. I don't know, that was kind of a rant that I went off
Yeah.
on.
Well, I kind of started it because I started with that question, like, but yeah.
Yeah. Don't support assholes or rapists.
Yeah. I guess that's the end of that. I don't know, Matt. God damn. I don't think Max Landis raped anybody, so I don't want to like go out and say, hey, this guy did this or this guy did that. You know what I mean? Like,
He raped me.
oh, he raped you? Oh man,
I think so.
how big was his dick? No, I'm just kidding. Oh man, it didn't
Micro
hurt.
penis.
It didn't hurt that bad, man.
It
No.
was like a finger. It
Oh
was like getting my prostate checked.
yeah, right. God damn. uh, but yeah, that is a weird thing, because there's other people who like think about uh fucking Hulk Hogan got in trouble years ago.
We're making a sex tape.
Yeah, for making a sex tape where he also said the N word and or something like that because he was like,
Fucking racist.
yeah. But I think it was in context. He was like, I don't know.
Don't
I don't
stick up
want
for
to get
him.
into that. I don't want to
Don't
stick up.
stick up for Hulk Hogan.
I don't want to stick up for Hulk Hogan. But
Are you Hulkamaniac?
no, I'm not. I mean, I
Yeah.
used to watch wrestling when he was in wrestling, but I've never been a Hulkamaniac or anybody a maniac in wrestling. Uh, to be honest, it
You're
was.
ripping your shirt off when he
Oh
came on screen every time.
yeah. uh, nah. Uh, But I mean, people forgave him apparently. Like he got back into the fucking WWE Hall of Fame, even though he got taken out like a few
Yeah,
years.
because he's a Hulkamania. It's
Yeah,
Hulkamania, dude. All you brothers and all you sisters,
brothers.
get in the Hulkamania.
I like that one meme where it's like the Hulk crying, and it's like when you find out that not everybody's your brother.
Or the one where his chin is him. Like,
Yeah,
it's just like his handlebar mustache, and then inside that is his face.
oh god.
That's a good one.
But yeah, I wouldn't stick up for everything that Hulk Hogan has said. But I'm just saying that's an example of like people, like he got canceled and then he came back, like kind of twice as strong, almost.
No.
You don't think twice as strong? Just as strong.
No. I think he's like fizzled out slowly.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I don't see him being like playing the guitar like he used to in that one music video. I am a real American. Fight for your rights.
Yeah, I don't see him doing that either.
Did you know Macho Man made a diss record with I think it was 50 Cent
Hmm.
to
No.
Hulk Hogan?
Nope.
Yeah, you should look it up on YouTube, dude. It's either 50 Cent or DMX, one of those.
Both of those sound amazing with Macho
And he's
Man
like,
Savage.
and he's fucking Macho Man raps, dude, talking shit on Hulk.
Oh shit. I'll look that up for sure.
Yeah, it's a good one, dude.
That's awesome.
You could probably tell fucking Macho Man's coked the fuck out before like he starts
When
rapping.
was he, like those interviews? Like I'm sure you've seen those interviews.
Yeah,
where he's
the
just-
promos
yeah, it's
where he's talking about the cream of the crop.
yeah, the cream of the crop. Yeah, that motherfucker was so coked out during that shit, dude.
Coke and steroids.
Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
But all right. Do you want to do 20 questions, or should we reserve that for next week?
Maybe next week. I think my battery is 5%, so I
Oh,
don't know if I would make it all the way through.
okay, cool. Yeah, I mean we've been going for over an hour, so might as well. All right, guys, if you like this, like it, share it with your friends, do all that great stuff.
Support us. We're not assholes like those people we were talking about.
No, we're not.
And we're not rapists.
No, I don't think any of us have done any of that kind of shit. So support us with the likes and the views and all of that.
I swear to God, I'm not a rapist. I promise you.
And at that, we're gonna end this. Cheers.
Cheers. I might rape myself, but that's about it.